Alright, welcome back guys. If it's your first time here, I'm Vision Hero Blender, bringing you guys another video. Today I got another Power Rangers video talking about pretty much the confirmation of Jason David Frank retiring from the Power Rangers franchise. Now Power Rangers, I'm sure instant, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, hit that bell icon, there's more Power Rangers content from me moving forward. Now let's begin. Alright, so welcome back Ranger Nation. So like I said, I'm going to be talking about the possibility of the confirmation of Jason David Frank, talking about his possible retirement. Now, this was reported on I think I did a video about it maybe 1 or 2 months ago. So this isn't new news, it was just kind of a rumor at that point, but due to a recent, I think it was tweet that Jason David Frank put out, he seems like he's definitely retiring from the PR franchise. Now we do know that he has that movie coming out next year, so that's definitely possibly one of the reasons he's retiring. Wanted to get that off the ground, promote that, but I feel like this is bad timing for him. We're right on the cusp of the 30-year anniversary of Power Rangers, and you're gonna bail out right now before that. To me, that's just such a missed opportunity, and I just hate that idea that like you were right there and you just couldn't hold out one more year, celebrate the 30-year anniversary, and then bookend it there. So I'm definitely disappointed in that aspect. There's definitely a possibility that if there is enough money probably given to him, he could return. If you saw that live stream that Austin St. John did a month ago or a few weeks ago, he did talk about the 30-year anniversary special where he said that he believed that Jason David Frank was on board. So I mean, he could be on board and just gonna retire after that. So I'm gonna assume maybe he's waiting till next year to retire, but his tweet definitely seems like he is retiring, and it's confirmation that he is moving on from PR. Now, as much as this is sad, and I understand people might be upset by this, in a sense, I can understand it. I can see he's in his near 50s. He probably wants to pursue other things as his acting career, goes into other areas. So I can understand him wanting to move away from PR. One of the things that I really hated though when he originally stated that he was retiring was how he didn't want to cover up his tattoos anymore. That kind of frustrated me and annoyed me, because come on, covering up your tattoos, to me that's just a petty reason to want to retire and walk away. But that's beside the point. So yeah, we got I feel like this is confirmation of his retirement, and honestly at the same time I kind of think this is okay to an extent, because we got this new Jonathan Entwistle extended universe that they're working on. So in a way I think that it's okay to bookend it with his retirement. Maybe they can even do it something where Tommy sacrifices himself at the end of the 30th anniversary special or something like that. I think that'd definitely be a cool way to bookend it out and end his character, his time on the show. That's just my thoughts, opinions though. Another thing I think is interesting though is because Jason David Frank has been, for the most part over the past 30 years, has been the face of the PR veteran Rangers. So in his absence, who's going to be the head honcho? Who's going to be the face of the veteran Rangers for the foreseeable future? If you had asked me about a month or two ago, I would have said Austin St. John. However, given his recent legal issues, that's questionable at best. Maybe Johnny Bosch could do it. I know he's pretty active in the fan base. He definitely is a possibility, but I'm not sure who could take on the mantle of the new representative of the veteran Rangers. Let me know who you think it could be. Could it be Austin St. John, Johnny Bosch? Who would you pick, and who do you think it will end up being if this is true that Jason David Frank is walking away? But again, I think this is a good move on that part. I always felt like Austin St. John got gypped. I feel like he should have been the face of the veteran Rangers, being like the OG Red Ranger. I just kind of felt like Tommy didn't belong there. I know Tommy's a fan favorite, but I just feel like it should have been Austin St. John. But again, that's just my opinion. But we're at this point where, again, I can understand Jason David Frank wanting to walk away from this, wanting to move on with his career. I do know and have heard rumors that he and Hasbro are on kind of shaky grounds for a few reasons. I guess one of the reasons is Hasbro acquired the PR franchise. Bandai had possibly worked was talking to Jason David Frank about doing a whole Draken kind of adaptation, but when Hasbro bought it, they shelved it. So Jason David Frank wasn't happy about that, which I kind of, again, it's another thing I find petty, because projects are shelved all the time, but yet still come back out at some point. So that kind of felt petty again. Plus, I also had heard rumors that Jason David Frank was upset with Hasbro because they asked Austin St. John to return for the Beast Morphers, team up episode. So I don't know if that's true or not. But so that kind of frustrates me as well. It just kind of seems petty at the same time. But whether or not it's beef with Hasbro, whether or not he wants to move on, I'm okay with him moving on and moving on to different things he wants to do. And like I said, he's almost 50. He wants to spread his wings while he still can. And I'm very curious to see what he could do, whatever shows, whatever movies he could do other than PR. So I'm kind of excited for his retirement in a way. As much as it is sad to see him move on from PR, it's definitely also exciting to see what could happen with his future and what he has possible in store for us fans and what he can do moving on from PR. Let me know your thoughts, fans. How do you feel about Jason David Frank retiring? Let me know all that good stuff in the comment section down below. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts, opinions regarding Jason David Frank most likely confirming his retirement from Power Rangers. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to get a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon to more Power Rangers content from me moving forward. And go for me on Instagram, Twitter, which are linked in the back section of my YouTube channel. As always, I'm Vision Hero Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.